Alright, so I'm going to give you a quick overview on the Garmin Oregon 450 GPS. So these are the real high-class GPSs that we use here at BU Experiential Ed, and they're pretty easy to use. They work the same way the regular GPSs do, where you've got satellites you're trying to pick up and they're receiving on this. So once you turn it on, and there's only one button, and that's that button right here, once you press this, it's going to come on and try to get a signal from the satellites that are above us. So you've got to hold it out, you've got to be in an open space, you can't be indoors, you can't be under tree canopy, can't be surrounded by tall buildings. But then what you're going to do is, once it boots itself up, it's going to get to a screen that looks like this. Now here's our menu screen. There's a variety of different options that you can go, and everything's all touchscreen. But the key ones you want to worry about are where to, map, and compass, and possibly trip computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to select where to, find another, and we're going to select waypoints, because that's what everything's loaded in as. Now right here it tells us what the closest waypoints are. We have the Blandford Street stop and we have the SMG building. So those are two locations that are nearby. But I'm going to scan through and try to find, well, I want to find, not going to find Northeastern, who'd want that? I'm going to find the Prudential Center, right? So the Prudential T-stop. So there we go. So now it gives me a map. There's a little T-stop, a little pin that's right there so we know where the location is. And then I'm going to press go. And it's going to give me my little triangle. That's me, that little blue triangle. And this purple arrow is the straight line that brings me to that location. So if I want to zoom in or out of the map, I can do that using this right here. I'm going to select out of there. So now I've got my map. I can zoom in and just follow. It has a very basic, rudimentary map that's in there. It's not every street in the city, but some idea of what's there. So then, what I'm going to do is, if I want to switch over to the compass screen, I can press this. That's going to give me an arrow to follow, and I can just follow that red arrow. I know that I'm 0.99 miles away, and I can follow that and get to where I'm headed. But if I want to go back to my map, I can go right back to my map. Lastly is this trip computer, and this is more for your own kind of fun. You can find your elevation, how far you've walked, your speed, moving time, all that kind of stuff. Kind of fun to watch. But that's what you need. That's pretty much all how it works.